Alright, so I'm gonna be making my predictions for the World Cup of this year. So, leave a comment down below what you guys like what your predictions are and like who are you rooting for in the World Cup. So the first group is Group A, which is Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal. Here, let me move this up, and Netherlands. So So if we take a look like at the group, it's pretty simple of who is gonna go first. So let's just move Netherlands up first. So honestly, like it's a pretty hard decision between these two, cause like they're both at the same level as when it comes to football. But in my opinion, like yeah. So my predictions for Group A is basically gonna be, um, first is Netherlands, second is Senegal, third is Ecuador, and fourth is Qatar. Second group will be Group B, which is England, Iran, the U.S., and intercontinental playoff. So basically, how this works, well, it doesn't work, but it's just um there's three teams trying to compete for to whoever could like replace this. So the teams are um, Scotland and Ukraine. They have to face off against each other, and then whoever wins that match has to go against Wales. Which, in my opinion, like for the first match, I don't know. Like, I don't think Scotland's gonna really do good. So we got Wales and Ukraine, and in my opinion, I feel like Wales have been dominant. So yeah, so Wales. This is all my opinion. Okay, this is my predictions. So Wales is gonna qualify for the World Cup, and so they're gonna replace here. So let's get back to the group. Um, so if you take a look at these countries, like you could already tell that Iran won't really do good, cause like whenever Iran qualifies, like they seem to just not do good. Like they qualify for a World Cup, and then they can't even get past the group stage. So I mean, who knows? Like they may shock like an entire like country, and just at least go to the round of 16. But in this case, I don't think they are. So my predictions for this group is gonna be England first, the United States second, Wales third, and Iran fourth. This next group is like pretty hard. All right, so it is Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. So let's start off just by explaining what how Mexico does in the World Cup. Since 1994, they've been qualifying to round of 16, but then they fumble, which is pretty sad because I root for Mexico. I could tell you right now, yeah, Saudi Arabia is gonna have a really hard time in this group. Honestly, I feel like Saudi Arabia either might tie against Poland, or if not, just lose every single game. And Poland, how they did in the 2018 World Cup, that was terrible, like so bad. They they lost to Colombia and Senegal, but they won against Japan. So in this case, in my opinion, because Mexico have been Well, I don't know, cause like Mexico, eh, yeah, I'm gonna just leave it. So for my prediction for this group, it's gonna be Argentina first, Mexico second, um, Poland third, and Saudi Arabia fourth. All right, let's go on to Group D. All right, which consists of um, France, Intercontinental Playoff number two, Denmark, and Tunisia. So this Intercontinental Playoff first match will be UAE versus Australia. Which in this case I don't think UAE is gonna really do good, so I'm just gonna remove this. And so basically it's gonna be Australia versus Peru. So like judging, yeah, I don't think, yeah, I seriously don't think that Australia would do good like against Peru. All right, so let's move on. Uh, oh my God, there's so much I read. Um, so France in my all right, look, you know the curse where when a country wins a World Cup, they don't do good for the next one. Um, this I think this has been happening since 1998. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna have to research this. Um, but where France is at with this group, I don't think they're gonna like. I think they're gonna break it, like break the curse, like once and for all. And hopefully we could see the curse like broken in the next yeah, well, in this World Cup. So like France won't have to suffer, and because they have a lot of like good players like Mbappe, Karim Benzema, and other people. So in this case, we're just gonna leave Tunisia down there. I don't like again. They're in a group where there's like so many like countries like better, and um yeah, and so Denmark was also gonna so yeah, my predictions are gonna be France first, Denmark second, Peru third, and Tunisia fourth. Group D. I mean not Group D. Group E. There we go. Which is Spain, another intercontinental playoff, Germany, and Japan. So this intercontinental playoff, which is the last intercontinental playoff, will be Costa Rica and New Zealand. It's pretty simple. Just like Costa Rica is gonna win the match, like in my opinion. So this is a pretty like hard group. Like this is also another hard group. Um, I could tell you right now, due to recent times of how Costa Rica has been doing, they haven't been good since the 2014 World Cup. I could tell you right now. So like I don't know. Like Costa Rica is also in a bad position like where they at because their first game is against Spain, and I don't know. Like that's going to turn out really bad. So my predictions are going to be Spain first, Germany second, Japan third, and Costa Rica fourth. Group F, which is apparently the group of death. So, which is gonna consist of uh, Belgium. Took me a moment. Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. So this group is pretty like it's so hard. Not really. Like it's like one of those things where like you think it's hard, but it's not. Canada, like they actually qualified for a World Cup since 1986, but they did terrible in 1986, and I don't know how they're gonna do this year's World Cup. I mean, high hopes that at least at least they could qualify, at least to the round of 16 for the very first time. But I don't see them doing that because they have Croatia in the way and also Belgium. I could see like Morocco being last. I could very much see that. And Croatia. Yeah, honestly, Morocco is also going to be like Saudi Arabia. Like they're probably going to lose every single game, or at least tie against Canada. So in my opinion, well, my prediction, sorry, Belgium first, Croatia second, Canada third, and Morocco fourth. Group G, which is um, Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. This is gonna be the most boringest. I could tell you right now, this is gonna be the most boringest like group, because you could already tell who's gonna be first, which is Brazil. But the second one has to be between Serbia and nah, I'm just kidding. uh, yeah. So my predictions for this one is gonna be Brazil first, Switzerland second, um, Serbia third, and well, Cameroon fourth. Group H, the final group until everything on the round of 16 starts. This consists of Portugal, Ghana, um, Uruguay, and South Korea. Um, this is a pretty hard group to say the least, because I mean, of course, you could see Portugal and Uruguay like advancing to the next round, but we got to think about these two. Who's gonna be last? uh, Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like Ghana would be strong, but they won't be as strong as they did as the matches progress with these two being in the way, and well, I could see them winning against South Korea. So this group is gonna be um, Portugal first, Uruguay second, Ghana third, and South Korea fourth.